Ladies and gentlemen, Bonnie Blue is back, and she's grossing everybody out, man. I'm literally convinced that this woman is a lab experiment gone wrong, and she escaped out of the lab, and now she's just terrorizing everybody. Let's check this crazy woman out real quick.
Okay, so Bonnie Blue's back. All right, if you remember Bonnie Blue, all right, she's the worker that had 1,000+ men lining up around the block to get, you know what I'm saying, and to be honest, she kind of screwed up the whole economy of adult work out here, okay? There were a lot of girls doing their thing, doing their whatever, all right? But when you got a chick over there doing 1,000 in a day, it kind of fucked up the whole game. It's kind of like when Mr. Beast, he out here doing $100 million challenges, gifting people $1 million. How can the other regular, you know what I'm saying, your average everyday YouTubers compete? That's what's going on in the world of adult work, okay? But Bonnie Blue is back, and she is doing some crazy.
Well, Mr. Beast and Bonnie Blue are both aliens, so it doesn't apply to them.
Antics. Now, look, for me, I really don't judge women for doing this kind of stuff. Maybe not this kind of stuff, but like I don't judge women. You know, if you want to do a little, you want to go and be a full-blown corn star. Hey, do you think? Right? Do you think? Just don't hurt nobody. All right, get your tests in, have a good time, whatever. Okay, that's cool. That's fine. Okay, but if she's cool, she's a nice person. She can still be a good person and do all the in the world. But Bonnie Blue has taken things to a very disturbing place now. Okay, she was kicked off of all platforms for a bit. She's now back. But people are very, very outraged because she is planning to have a child. They're saying she's pregnant and she's planning to have a baby shower. And apparently the baby shower she can have a different kind of baby shower, okay? And people are outraged, right? So this basically, she was sat down for a bizarre interview and she basically revealed her plans for her baby shower were just outrageous, okay? And this has been posted, people saying, I'm so serious. Bonnie Blue is deeply unwell and her family should do an intervention on her. This has nothing to do with S work. It's just wrong and unhealthy. So let's see this nonsense that was being said.
Did I hear right that you have a stunt planned for June?
Yes, I have a baby shower on Saturday. Next Saturday. And I'm inviting the public to turn my baby shower into a shower.
Why?
A golden
it's
shower?
It's just fun. It's a twist on the baby shower. I'll be having with the people as well as, and it's going to be like a mixture of wholesome baby shower games, like the traditional trying different baby food, along with other fluids added in there.
Now I'm uncomfortable. This is your baby. This is your child.
Yeah. Again, my body, this is what I'm choosing.
Do you not see that in any way as a denigration of your baby?
No, like, it is difficult because I don't want to the baby.
Did I?
You don't want to what? What did she say? She doesn't want to what the baby?
You know what I mean? Like I'll be trying to be very, very open-minded and liberal when it comes to these S workers, but bruh, like you baby, what?
I'm lost.
What? She like, yeah, I don't want to is my ute, but I'm honestly just baffled. Okay, so look, the news had been circulating for quite some time. Okay, after she basically did her stunt of
Bonnie Blue, known with 1,057 men in under 24 hours. So, is she pregnant by all of them? Who's the daddy?
Men. They were saying she was reportedly pregnant. Now, this apparently turned out to be a hoax. Okay, she didn't.
There's no way. She's a lab experiment. That baby's gonna come out like a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. Or the hills have eyes or something.
Actually I think she was running around saying she was preg. She was trying to work out who the kid was. Apparently that turned out to be nonsense. That was just a publicity stunt because if you didn't know, it's been 12 months since this post when she said she was prego. And so either we definitely would have heard about the kid because she'd be doing some with her kid. But like we would have heard about that now if she had a kid, right? So she didn't. But she announced basically February of this year, all right, after her 1,057 man mission, as she put it, all right. She apparently legit does actually have one in the oven now.
So guys, I'm at the clinic. I'm not gonna lie, it's quite hard. I don't really know what I'm looking for.
I don't know if I believe
there's
her.
a baby in there. This is my front scan. I don't know why it says BBL though. Oh, and guys, my doctors have agreed to wear blue ski masks.
Hello.
So, lucky me, and I can't quite find anything.
She probably let the doctors hit.
Let you know if that changes.
Right before the
Can you see
procedure.
anything?
1 second.
What, is that the baby?
That is a baby.
That's actually crazy. What, can we hear the heartbeat or...?
It's too early to hear the heartbeat.
No, guys, I am actually pregnant.
For the record, I'm not sure this is true.
Yeah, I don't
this
think
could
it's
be
true
fake.
either.
If the doctor's wearing a ski mask, I don't know if that's a licensed legit doctor.
Right. She
I don't
played
know if this
guy.
is all staged. I don't know if that's just a video on an iPad, honestly.
Yeah. Let's not forget. She is a master grifter. This woman should actually hold a school. She should teach a class on how to grift because she is one of the best.
This guy's not giving professional doctor to me.
Just one baby or two babies?
Just the one.
Okay, just one baby.
I'm actually not convinced by that video. I'll keep it real with you. I'm not convinced by that video.
Yeah,
It's done. And
It turns out, okay, that she was faking it. All right, she'd been faking it. She's a faker. Apparently, she rage baited all of you. She just revealed she faked the entire pregnancy to rage bait middle-aged dumb parents. Okay, so it was all cat.
I'm no longer going to need this fake bum. So thank you for all you middle-aged dumb parents that fell for my rage bait. So not only is it paid for the villa, the sunshine, but over 100 million views has made me £1 million better off.
Damn.
So she's making M's faking it, but then now they're saying, okay, it might have been real, or maybe there is a real one coming, okay? So she put this out there, right? Now she's saying,
she's
actually it
nuts,
was
bro.
real, now I'm pregnant.
Those that are still
And
saying
she's looking
my bum
legit.
is fake.
What?
Could it be AI? That's looking real, right? It's looking real. So she's out in Ayia Napa.
Why is it blurred
right?
then?
And she's looking for real deal pregnant.
Oh.
This is crazy.
Oh, she is pregnant. In Napa? She was in
So,
one country?
They're saying now, all right, nope, we thought it was a hoax, even though she said it was a hoax. That's a real bump. She really outside pregnant now,
Oh,
okay? So
my
I don't know.
God.
So she appeared in a bizarre interview on the UK's sort of sometimes conservative, sometimes lefty liberal. Like they kind of swing both ways in some ways, like Central C and them. But basically, all right, on LBC, Leading Britain's Conversation, this is a classic radio show in the UK that's usually very political. She would pop up on LBC, and look, if you're an American, you don't know about this stuff. Bonnie Blue on LBC is a scary stuff. This is a show that usually interviews like famous politicians, very important people, ex-prime ministers, Boris Johnson, Keir Starmer, and now they got Bonnie Blue on there. Bizarre. Okay, and this was disturbing.
For joining us, and congratulations on the pregnancy and the baby.
I know, thank you.
Can I ask how far down you are?
Far enough to know the baby's healthy, and I'm doing fine.
Good. Do you know the sex of the baby or not?
I do.
You're not sharing it?
Not yet.
No, okay, fair enough.
This would be too wholesome. I need to share it in a really disgusting manner.
Okay. Can I ask whether pregnancy, though, has changed your attitude to the work that you do?
No. I mean, it's been hard. Like, I've not found pregnancy easy. Like, morning sickness is well and truly throughout the whole day, and it's not just been in my first trimester. But in terms of me wanting to continue filming, that hasn't stopped or it hasn't slowed me down.
Surely it must change the kind of things you do that rules out certain stunts, perhaps?
Made me want to be more careful in certain elements, but it has not stopped what I'm doing or me wanting to invite the public.
People might hear you say that and think, oh, hang on, but you're pregnant. Does this stuff not stop for anything? You're pregnant.
I mean, a lot of people, I've been posting clips recently of me having whilst pregnant, and they're like, oh my God, you can't do that.
But I think you can.
Yeah, I think to most people, shocks, whether women want to say you can or can't have it, you can. Like, it is okay and it's healthy. And to me, having with one person for hours or a large group for 6 hours is the same thing to me. It's just different shapes and sizes.
Okay, so look, this would be actually quite an insightful interview. She would actually give some interesting backstory, okay? Because elsewhere, she would also discuss why fan engagement is such a big part of what she does. Now, let's just...
Do you want the public literally up close and personal in that way?
Because when I used to watch content online, it's so unrealistic. It's made to look like it's genuine and authentic, but how many times do you call your plumber and then the next minute it just doesn't happen? And there's
I thought you were asking me for real. Never.
I mean, has it
just so
happened?
you know, never. No.
But And that's just not the reality of it. Nor do people have these perfect and flat tummies. And it's not necessarily relatable. And my content is meant to be relatable to the audience. So there's no better way of doing
Who is relating to this content?
that than me just inviting the public.
Whether as a mother to be or prior to being.
Yeah.
She really like messes my brain up. I'm not one of these people that like, she's disgusting, she's evil, she needs to be stopped. I more just see a woman grappling with immense turmoil with her own self-identity. That's what I see. I see a woman who doesn't really know who she is, doesn't know what she wants, but she's just interfaced with money and the algorithm in a way that is basically taking her off course.
No,
now,
bro.
I wonder if she'll have the child.
She knows who she is, and she knows exactly what she wants, and she knows exactly how to get it. She's smarter than y'all think, man.
And then she'll suddenly realize, like, I think a lot of people have children and they realize they get this immense chemical attraction to their kid where they just feel like, I need to do anything I can to protect this kid. And I wonder if she'll have the realization of just like, oh, I've actually damaged and harmed this kid in so many ways because they're going to grow up and be attached with this nonsense that I've been putting out there for years. That's very embarrassing. As much as I believe it's well within her rights to 1,000 men in a day if she wishes to do so, and she wants to make millions doing
Well, the baby's gonna be a Ninja Turtle, so it's gonna be able to defend itself.
such a depraved act. Cool. Capitalism for you. But that poor kid didn't ask to be involved in any of that. That kid is going to get bullied so badly on a level that's not even been studied. The bullying that Bonnie Blue's child will be subjected to should be studied by science, because we don't know how bad the bullying can get. Like, we've never even seen somebody's mom.
Would you, if you were a bully, would you bully a Ninja Turtle? Hell no, because the Ninja Turtle's probably just gonna pull out a pair of nunchucks and beat you down.
Be so burnt out. All right, like, we ain't never seen that before. All right, this needs to be studied by science. So anyway, she'd basically go on to describe herself as something of a sex educator for her audience, which I think I think she's more of a gonzo journalist, basically, like exploring, you know, the how far you can get in self-destruction. You know, I see her as more of a shoe nice than a sex educator. She more like Steve will do it with.
Yeah.
Today. I noticed that you pivoted towards a younger and younger audience, if that's the word for it. And I mean, people also engage with you as well.
Yeah.
In your mind, are you something of a educator? Is that how you see yourself?
Yes and no. Obviously, I can play into that. But it's part of that is rage bait. But part of it, like, when some of these men come and sleep with me, and I don't just mean the 18-year-olds, I mean the ones that are in their 40s. Like, I've had stands, I've dated people in the past, and they think they're amazing, but they are terrible and they need to be educated. So, like, when I have sex with the public, often I'm saying, oh, this is what I like, or I'm asking them what they enjoy. And
Look how much thought she put into this. This is planned. This is orchestrated. She's not stupid. She knows exactly what she's doing.
Become a lot more confident and comfortable with me. It's very real. That's normal. A lot of people inject, take tablets. It's so fake. It's so stop-start. But they don't know that because they don't see that. So when I work with the public, it's nice to be able to educate them on the reality of what happens in a professional shoot.
Not all of your content. I'm going to say something, but it doesn't apply to all of your content. But to the most extreme edges of your content that's available online, you know, you're thinking about yourself and how it's developing and all of that. Your content would have made me frightened when I was a child.
It's frightening. It's a scary sight, honestly.
Yeah, I think it depends, because to me it's very relatable. And I don't mean because I'm surrounded with but I explain some guys, sometimes you might not be
So her content, honestly, I couldn't think of anything less relatable than her content. But anyway, she's living it, all right? She's out here getting just absolutely, you know what I mean? Right. It's her right to do this stuff, but she is living one of the most extreme existences that exists in the world, okay?
See, you can't compare her to Shoe Nice, because Shoe Nice was like literally 5150 status. She is like in control of the situation. She's really self-aware. Like, this is all thought and planned out perfectly.
No one can relate to that. So they would go on and discuss gangbang culture, not the kind of gangbang culture we normally talk about on this channel, the other kind, okay? And basically she was asked, how would you explain your videos to a minor that found them online? How would you actually explain, as it says here in the title, a 13-year-old actually stumbling upon your content? Because honestly, it's like, she talking about, oh, I'm giving people a realistic expectation of what goes on. You're not, love, really, are you? Are you? You're giving a 13-year-old that stumbles upon your content a very unrealistic expectation of what it's like. This 1,000 men in a day, these challenges have never been done before. You're creating a completely unique, unrepresentative view of what sexual relations are, and really, you're f***ing the game up. Okay, you are. She kind of ruined. I don't know if any of my rap nerds here, right? If you heard a song called "The Market" by Casper, he said, "I keep up the market, got so many out of night." He talking about he hooking up with so many girls in his city, up the market. Bonnie Blue.
I love Trap Lord. This is Trap Lord Ross, by the way. I need to go subscribe to his channel.
Up the market for online S work. You know what I'm saying? She demolished the market. She made it inhospitable. All right. She flooded the market with low price, low quality box and screwed the game up for all the other girls.
Like that.
I want to talk about this so-called gangbang culture that you are part of. You are part of it. You promulgate it in a way.
Step up.
But again, I don't want to go on about the fact that you're about to become a mother, because that's not the only thing about you, obviously. But if your child started to watch your type of content at the age of 13, 14, what would you say to them?
The biggest thing is just communication. And this is where I say I'm not responsible, because it's down to the parents themselves to educate their children or the people around them of what's normal or what's okay or what's acceptable.
But and I know you broadcast in a different way than I broadcast. So for years I worked at the BBC, and now I'm at LBC, and we're covered by something called Ofcom, which I'm sure you've heard of. We're covered by Ofcom, and there are certain things, because I have a platform called a programme and I can amplify things on that programme, I have to be responsible about what I amplify and how I amplify it. Now, I know the online world is different. It's the Wild West in comparison with the kind of broadcasting I do. But do you ever feel like that for you as an individual, you seem to answer a lot of questions, not particularly these ones today, but in other interviews I've seen, you tend to answer a lot of questions by saying, not my problem. I mean, if I did that every day on the radio, I'd be sacked, because there's all kinds of times I want to say all kinds of things on the radio and I can't. And you can, because it's online. I know there are some limits around the law, obviously, but do you ever feel that you are turning a blind eye to responsibility?
The reason I say not my problem is my focus in life is to a certain degree to be selfish. I want to be happy. I want freedom. I want flexibility. I just want fun. So for the other issues, I say it's not my problem, because it's not my job to. My job is to have fun. And
yes, that's fine, but you're amplifying that, quotes, fun, as you call it, including gang.
Here's the problem, and I'm going to talk some real shit right now, okay, before I show you some more clips.
Yeah, let's hear it,
Here's the problem. She's right in that it's like, it's not her responsibility, right? She's just out here having fun, getting money. She wants to have money, all that kind of stuff. The question I would ask her, are you happy? Are you actually happy?
She would say yes.
I've done things in my past that maybe I'm ashamed of. Not on this level. No. The stuff I've done in the past I'm ashamed of.
Trap Lord Ross
is a walk in the park compared to what she got on her.
Dirty boy.
But I would wonder if she really is happy. She's making millions of dollars. Look, we all want to make a lot of money, man. Look, I'm a hustler. I like to make money, but I do everything I do ethically. There are things that I would never do for money. Okay, for me, it's different kinds of things. For her, it doesn't seem like there's. For Bonnie Blue, she seems like she would do absolutely anything for money, clout, and attention. She's smart in the terms.
It has to do with the sex word. It like she loves that, is what you gotta understand. Getting money for it is just a perk. She loves the act.
She has worked out that she can make millions and millions of dollars a month, maybe even a week, by doing these very extreme challenges online. But I would still ask the same question. Are you actually happy? Are you happy? Are your kids going to be happy? You're saying, I just want to be happy. I just want to have fun. But it's shortcuts. It's happiness now for a lifetime of hurt. I'm not being hysterical. I think if a girl wants to do, that's totally cool. Like, do it. Go for it. Cool. Do your thing. But you have to be realistic with yourself and the consequences. There is nothing more embarrassing than a girl that's done and then is trying to cover it up. It didn't go her way. She's trying to cover it up. She's trying to take it down, right? All these, the Mia Khalifas, taking down all the stuff. It's too late. That's not like, it's too late. Okay, is you dumb? You fighting gravity.
I don't think she cares about that.
You fighting gravity with that one. Same thing when these gang members, these rappers, these gangster rappers, all of that take that down, bro. You posted it on your story and then you deleted it because you realized you were talking too hot, but it's on Reddit. Now it's on Instagram. Now it's on my page. Oh, now it's my fault. Now it's my problem. You need to take that. No, you put that out. There ain't no putting the toothpaste back in the tube. And that goes for the chicks. Ain't no unsmashing them 1,000 dudes. What's that famous Kanye lyric?
Yeah, but there's just some of them that don't care about that part. They just enjoy being in the spotlight and getting attention and being noticed by everybody. That's what they love. That they need that. Anyway, let's I'm gonna stop here, and then I'm gonna just do a part 2 because I don't want this video to be too long. I love y'all. See you in the next one.